Hello, hi. Hi, everyone. I want to make sure that we are live also in. Oh, hi. Yes, we are. Okay, amazing. Hi, lovely people. Hi, welcome to a new live. My name is Isabella. For those of you that are new and it's the first time you are on my live, thank you so much for being here. I'm live both on YouTube and TikTok right now. So you're going to see me maybe jumping on one screen and another just to connect with you guys. Thank you so much for your likes, for your subscribes, for your following, and also for any comments that you might have for me. Thank you so much again for being here. And yes, today we are going to celebrate the full moon in the sign of Libra, together with the eclipse, the lunar eclipse. And for those of you that are, again, the first time that you are seeing my live, I am here with you every 2 weeks for the new moons and the full moons, depending on what we have every couple of weeks. I'm here for guidance, for sharing this space with you. So again, thank you so much for everything. If you need more details from Sacred Light Alchemy for myself, you can always go in the description and look in the bio or the description down below in YouTube in live, and you're going to see everything that you need to connect with me in other or on other social media platforms, or any services that you might want from me and I can help you with. Amazing. So let's get going. We are going to start today, as always, opening up the sacred space, also talking about the astrology predictions and what and how this full moon in Libra and lunar eclipse is going to trigger us or influencing us in a way that we can navigate it better. We can feel more grounded by knowing what to expect. Okay, so first we are going to open up the sacred space, the astrology part in detail and in general for everyone. Then we are going to do a meditation, a clear meditation with a bit of breath work this time. And then the oracle card that is usually telling us what is the overall energy for this time period, and especially for this lunation, for this full moon in Libra and lunar eclipse. So let's get going, guys, so that we are on time with everything. I invite you right now to close your eyes and spine straight, feet on the ground, to open up the sacred space and just hear my invocation. You can stay with your hands beside you or in prayer as you feel comfortable, and just close your eyes, spine straight, and listen. The south to the west, to the north, to the east, to the Mother Earth, to the farthest skies, to all stellar nations. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your guidance, for everything that you are doing for us in our journey on Earth. Thank you for being here with us now to guide us, to inspire us, and to always send us any activation or healing that we might be ready to integrate at this time. Thank you so much for working together in harmony and co-creating our life on Earth. Thank you, Mother Moon. Thank you, Father Sky. Thank you, Sun. Thank you, all stellar nations. And also I invite Archangel Michael and the lords and angels of karma to clear any unwanted energies, emotions, thoughts, or entities that are lower than love and light and truth to be cleared right now from this space to be sent out into the light. Let's take a deep breath together. Amazing. Finally, we are going to ask also our higher self to join us and to connect with us and inspire us in this session, and to allow us to integrate whatever we are ready to integrate at this time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amazing. For those of you that are more sensitive, so slowly you right now can open up the eyes, guys. Thank you so much for being here again. So as I was saying, for those of you that are more sensitive, you might already felt the energy of this full moon as well as the lunar eclipse and all the energies that are invited with us and for us in this lunar cycle. And most of you maybe have felt that there's a moment of upgrade, or something is happening, something needs to change in a more powerful way. But let's get into the first steps in talking about the lunar, the full moon, and then the eclipse. So as always, as I usually repeat myself, the full moon represents when the sun is 180 degrees across the moon. Okay, the moon represents the feminine principle in ourselves, and the sun represents the masculine principles in ourselves, and both of them are across one another at 180 degrees and negotiating at this moment, because they are actually have already connected together 2 weeks ago when we had the new moon, and right now they are negotiating in this process of creation that they have started with the new moon. And right now we also have the eclipse. Okay, so let's speak about the eclipse, what it means. The eclipse usually we feel it as someone is getting out of our we step a bit in our outside of our comfort zones, and also the veil that we usually have is getting up lifted from our third eye or from our eyes in a way, so we see things more clearly about a certain person, about ourselves, about a certain situation, and so on and so forth. So allow yourself to see and visualize any messages or intuitions that are currently happening for you, because this is when you are having a more clear picture about yourself, about certain situations. So allow to see. Sometimes the truth can hurt, however the lie hurts more on the long run than the pure truth. So we can say, hit me with the truth and not keep me in the illusion, because that's exactly what this energy is going to allow us to see the truth for what it is. Also, the eclipse is the time when we can upgrade or up level, as I also mentioned, and this process happens not immediately. It usually takes a process of 6 months, okay? So usually we have a process of, let's say, a lunar cycle, which is 28, 29 days. But with the full moon and the lunar eclipse, so the eclipse in general, we have all this process or all this upgrade or all this revealing of the truth, as I was saying, happening in a matter of 6 months moving forward. So starting to get day when we have this beautiful full moon and eclipse in Libra. And all this energy is happening in the sign of Libra. Okay, so Libra speaks mainly about relationships, and those relationships can be the relationship we have with ourselves, the relationship, an important relationship we have in our life with our parents or with our significant other, children, and so on and so forth, but also the relationships that we have with or at work. Okay, so it's not just a relationship that we have with a partner, is a relationship in general. So you can see where that fits in your life right now, by just understanding that this is the definition or the general aspect of Libra, but also the balance and the equilibrium that this energy is requiring us to be in. Okay, so see where maybe you are out of balance, maybe where some things in your life are not necessarily as you would like it to be, and you want some form of balance or equality in some way, shape, or form. Okay, and also this energy of Libra is asking us to see where we need to be more diplomatic in the way we are dealing with things in our life. But remember that a full moon and the lunar eclipse is usually related to, for those of you that know astrology, for the South Node. So for those of you that don't know, that is the point of where we need to learn things. We can call it karmic point, okay, where we need to learn some things that we ought to balance out in our life or to learn more about. So when this full moon is in at the South Node, we might need to understand some lessons related to the fact that we might have been too stuck in a situation or a relationship because of codependency. Okay, maybe you are dependent on your job or on a certain situation or a certain relationship. See how those emotions or how what has caught you, let's say, in those relationships, and how you can work with it. Because as I said, the universe right now, with all these energies happening, are helping us to understand where the imbalance is happening, where we are not necessarily individuals, and we still need help from other people, and maybe to cater to us in some way, shape, or form, and also where I need to be on my 2 feet and take action and take responsibility for these things in my life in a different way, in a more stable and balanced way. Okay, this is in general for the energy of Libra, and how this energy of the full moon and the eclipse can trigger us, or what you can expect from this energy to happen in your day-to-day life, as well as in your healing work or your spiritual work with yourself. You might see that you are finding things that before you have never understood. You, like, the light is shining on a specific thing that it was so it wasn't very clear or obvious. Also, things that that you thought that you were maybe in the right relationship with, but now you see that you need to shift maybe the role in that relationship, and that though that role can happen with also aspects of yourself. Because for those of you that are already on your healing journey, we know that some aspects of ourselves tend to override some other aspects of ourselves that can actually balance our being or our soul and our life in a more beautiful way. So think about this when you are going to feel, or when you are working with these energies in this time period. And as always, we have also a story on the sky. As always, we have a story, and I invite you to understand just by hearing me, but also pointing to how this is looking into your life. Because what I'm saying is general. You need to be your own, let's say, authority to understand how this is going to work and play out in your life, or what domain of life is going to happen in. So basically, what the universe is asking from us, because we still have the line of destiny, or the South Node and the North Node in the Libra and Aries sign, we need to find the balance, okay, between me and you. We need to understand how not listening to me is affecting me in the relationship that I have with you, or how I'm not listening to you is affecting me in the relationship that I have with you. I hope this makes sense, because whenever we have a relationship with somebody else, if we disregard our needs, or we disregard the other person needs, we always are going to find ourselves outside of balance, or in conflict in some way, shape, or form. So if we are going to find the right time to negotiate, and maybe see the right aspects of that relationship, or those relationships that I have with me or with other person, or in a specific situation, I'm going to understand that I have the power in that relationship, the other person has the power in the other relationship. I can always change it if I want to. So do not feel like a victim. We do not underestimate the power that you have in certain situation or certain relationships, because this is exactly with the lunar eclipse and the full moon in Libra is going to trigger us, as well as some of the relationships that we might have maybe are going to be left out in the cold, like we are going to just not vibrate or resonate with them anymore, and we actually want to either transform them to find them in a different role, or just release them altogether. Okay. Also, this going back to the story on the sky, the energy of you and me, okay, or me and you, right? The relationship that I have with me, the relationship that I have with the other, needs to be, let's say, given to God, I would say, because the energy is so intense that maybe some of the aspects that I don't know at this time is actually I didn't find a solution, or I didn't understand what I need to do, because I didn't let go, or I didn't believe that, let's say, a higher force, the creator, spirit, God, the universe, however you want to call it, can actually help me understand that relationship or that situation or myself in a different way. And I have not allowed the energy of a higher vibration to actually allow me to understand it. So I need to let go of, especially the things that are frustrating in my life. I see myself in a conflict with, and also see how I'm maybe attached to certain things, of how I'm maybe attaching myself to how I believe about how that relationship that I have with myself or with other needs to be or ought to be, because this can change as well. Okay. The dynamic, the role, the form of relationship or relating needs to be flexible at this time, because the universe is going to put the clarity and give you exactly what you need to understand what it's needed in that certain situation. So believe that the right information or the right clarity is going to come your way, and as well the things that you were caught in or too attached in believing about you, yourself, other people, or such situation need to be seen in a different way, or maybe ought to see in a more loving way, to have enough compassion for yourself or compassion for others, maybe even unconditional love, if you are able to feel that, and to understand these things through higher understanding or higher perception, and so on and so forth. And going back to what you value. Okay, this is going to close, let's say, the story, because usually we have the introduction, we have the middle ground, the middle of the story, and then the conclusion. So the intro or the introduction of the story is, as I said, understanding where you are, you right now, becoming aware of you and your situation, and or a relationship that you want to look into. And the middle ground, I would say, is releasing the control, let's say, or allowing a higher force and energy to enter this relationship, this situation, and yourself, to up level and upgrade, to put light onto that situation, and releasing the attachment to what you think that ought to be. And finally, the conclusion, to change the value. And when I say value, also your energy, your look into it, your perspective on how much energy you are giving to that person, to that situation, or to yourself, and switch that altogether. Okay, so this is in general the story that we have on the sky, specifically for this full moon in Libra and lunar eclipse. Is mainly about relationships, so the relationship we have with ourselves and the relationship we have with others, but also, last but not least, it's also the balance that we find in ourselves and in a specific situation, how we can, let's say, control ourselves, and not necessarily the situation, but control our way of responding and our perception about certain things in our life, not necessarily respond or react to things anymore, to just control, be able to control our perception and our reaction to a certain situation in our life. Okay, and also remember that we are going to have the divine light, or the divine, let's say, story that is going to give us the overall clarity about a certain situation in our life, specifically related maybe to our relationship, but not just that, because this is also depending on your own birth chart and where this eclipse is forming in your birth chart. So this is just the overall energy that is happening collectively for everyone. And as I said, the way the roles in our life in a specific situation or a relationship might change based on what we find, what clarity is going to be given and revealed to us. And finally, to be able to make the right decision and take action based on that clarity, that new values, that new value system that we are going to have in store. But as I said at the beginning, this is going to happen not immediately. It's going to be a process. It can be less than 6 months, but this process is overall happening for this 6-month time period moving forward, right from today. Beautiful. And right now, finally, just as a conclusion, okay, to close the astrology part and just move on to the meditation part, where we're going to have a clearing and also a breath work, a short breath work. Keep in mind that balance needs to happen in your life in some way, shape, or form. It can be overall in your life altogether, or it can be in a certain area of your life. Also, relationships might need to change in some way, shape, or form. It can be that we are going to let go of some relationships, or we're going to invite a new way of dealing with certain people and relationships in our life. Also, another thing that is going to happen, understand where you play the role in the victim in a certain relationship, and understand that you always have the control of how you relate to that specific situation, and to act accordingly, to not let your power in the hands of other people, and just step into your own power and your own strength and act accordingly. Do not just believe or just understand, but also act accordingly, because this is when the experience is happening. This is how we change the wiring of our own brains, and bring new life, new experiences, new relationship in our life. Okay, beautiful. Now let's get going and do the meditation that is going to, as I said, allow us to clear the energies that are stuck maybe in our body, like not just our body as physical body, but also emotional, mental, spiritual, and clear that for us. But also, let's see what blockages are not allowing us to receive, okay, the energies of this full moon and lunar eclipse in the sign of Libra. So I invite you right now, my beautiful souls, to again close your eyes, your feet on the ground and spine straight. You can keep your hands in prayer. You can just let your hands like that, free. or however you feel most comfortable. Just make sure that your spine is straight, your feet are on the ground, and also that you are able to feel as comfortable as possible, so that you are receiving and letting go of everything that you need right now. Understand that what we are doing now, it's not going to do the whole work for you. It's just a guidance, or it's also something that you can do for this time period where maybe you feel out of balance, because it's going to give you again, it's going to pull you back into your center. So it's also a sort of initiation for you to use this exercise for the next 6 months. So again, close your eyes, spine straight, feet on the ground, and let's do this meditation. Let's clear the air by breathing from our belly deeply 3 times. One, two, and 3. Beautiful. Let's focus on the top of the head, being more present into the now and into the body. The forehead, and then nose, mouth, neck, the chest area, the belly or pelvic area down, your thighs, ankles, feet, calves, and all the entire legs. And then you can see from the bottom to the top and from the top to the bottom with your mind eyes, the entire body, connecting more and more to it and also to the present moment through the breath. Remember to stay with your spine straight. You can also lay down if it's more comfortable, and feet on the ground. And I invite you to put and point or focus your breath into the heart right now. And we are going to do a centering breathing or a balancing breathing, so that you can come to it every time you feel out of balance or out of center, especially with this full moon in Libra and the lunar eclipse. Things can feel unbalanced for the next 6 months. So let's do this small breathing exercise. Again, your mind's eye focusing on the heart, and let's breathe 3 times, 4 times, pardon me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale and hold for 4 times. And exhale 4 times. And hold 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. And see, continue and see how your breathing is going to get more regulated. You feel more centered. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. Inhale one last time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. Amazing. We are more connected with the present moment, with our breath, with our heart and body. And right now, I want you to visualize from your heart a beam of light going down into the Mother Earth, piercing through the body, going down into the center of the earth, grounding our body more and more. Breathe through it if you need to, if you feel in any way dizzy or in any way blocked. And from the heart, we're going to see another cord of light or pillar of light going up into the sky, connecting with the sky, our being. Beautiful. Amazing. See the entire cord or pillar of light from the top of the sky and piercing through our entire body, going down into the center of the earth, forming the most beautiful, shiny pillar of light. And we in the middle, the channel between the Mother Earth and Father Sky. Beautiful. Amazing. And now move your attention again into the heart space. And from the heart, I want you to say out loud or inside of yourself, however you feel it. I'm not hearing you, you're just hearing me. So just say, I'm clearing and cleaning and letting go of everything I no longer need right now in my life. And you repeat that 3 times after me. I'm clearing and cleaning and letting go of everything I no longer need in my life right now. One more time, I'm cleaning, clearing, and letting go of everything I no longer need in my life right now. And third time, last time, I'm clearing, cleaning, and letting go of everything I no longer need in my life right now. Feet on the ground to let this energy flow and be recycled by Mother Earth, connecting with the sky more and more, clearing through the pillar of light, inviting all those blockages to be released right now from your body. Clear, 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 more and more. Invite them to be let down. Let it go. Beautiful. And also you can see in your body maybe where those things have been let go. Maybe some of you, the belly, for some of you, the heart, maybe even the feet. Just be aware and connect with that. Become aware more. That's the first step in working with ourselves, in clearing things from our fields, in healing and becoming more and more spiritually attuned. Beautiful. Remember that you always have the control to any aspect, situation in your life. So let's release the victim attitudes. Some of you maybe still have some patterns, and you can again focus on your heart, some of you on your belly, especially women on your womb, and say out loud after me, I release any victim mentality from my field right now, right here, in this present moment. I release any victim mentality right now, right here, from this present moment. I release any victim mentality right here, right now, from the present moment and in this present moment. We do not have control of the situation. We do not have control over other people. We can always have control how to respond to people, situation in our life. And let's invite those energies that we are ready to receive right now. Maybe some of you activations with the full moon in Libra and lunar eclipse. Invite them, especially in the spaces that we've removed limited beliefs and energy from our field. For that, I invite you to receive. Remember that we are surrounded by the energies of protection of Archangel Michael. So just feel down into your body, feel down into the present moment, move into your feminine in order for you to receive more, especially if you are a woman, but even if you are a male, receive. Step into your feminine side. Beautiful. And maybe you can visualize or imagine how things can shift in your life, especially in a conflict situation or a challenging situation where you are responding in a powerless way, I would say, where you overreact and see yourself reacting, actually acting or responding to that situation in a more stable, centered, powerful way. Act in spite of the fear. These words are coming through. These words are your guidance as well. Act even if you are afraid. Respond and let your voice be heard even if you are afraid. Connect with your feminine sides and stay in your feminine even if you were taught to be more in your masculine than your feminine, and receive more. You were taught that staying in your feminine is powerless. When in fact, it's powerful because you are able to be vulnerable in situation that others just act out of fear and survival. This is how we change our perspective of things that are happening in our life. This is how we can respond in a more powerful and more genuine way. Beautiful. Receive more of the energies that wish to be in your field right now. And remember, we only let go and we only receive what we are meant right now. We cannot let go or receive more or less than what we are ready to do. So allow what you can do right now, what is best for your own situation. Feel the survival mode and the powerlessness that you were caught in your body, and release fully. Release and receive. Thank you, Divine Mother. Thank you, Divine Feminine. Thank you, Mother Moon, on all your dimensions and aspects. We thank you for the inspiration. We thank you for the healing. We thank you for all these energies that we need to integrate at this time. And we thank all higher beings and guides that are here with us, guiding us, inspiring us, and feeling safe with them to allow more and more into our field. Thank you. And now connecting more into with the earth, with the Mother Earth, and connecting more to the sky, with the feminine and masculine principle, with the magnetic and electric forces. I invite you to right now look at your life with the different eyes, maybe after this meditation. See a conflict in your life, a challenging situation with a partner, within your life, with your parents, maybe at your work, with your children, or maybe challenging situation with your country, or overall with the entire globe, with an entire community or humanity at large. And I want you to envision right now that situation, person or persons, or the entire humanity or globe as you wish. I want you to see that challenging situation that you have, or maybe other people have. See it in your eyes, with your mind eyes in front of you. And you know that you have control of certain things in that relationship. Otherwise, it wouldn't be in your life. It wouldn't be in your field. You wouldn't be on earth today if you wouldn't have a form of control or power over something. including yourself, including how you respond to it, how you perceive things. And I want you to see that person, situation, challenging situation, or humanity, the globe at large. And with this intention and visualization, to send the energies that you were able to receive right now. It's not my energies, your own energies that you received right now. And send them with love and with compassion to be received in the right time, at the right moment. And for those people that are ready to receive, without any attachments of when, how these things are going to happen. You just put your own seed into the sea of life. You put your own power right now, your own seed, by visualizing and with your intention saying and sending these energies. It can be energies of divine feminine. It can be energies or love, energies of light, of compassion, of clarity. It doesn't even matter. You don't even need to know what it is. Just by your envisioning and your visualization and intuition, send those energies that you received right now into that situation, that person, or humanity and the earth at large. However you feel called to. And remember that with your own seed and power of intention, you do have the power of changing the world, even if it's just your own world. And by changing your own world, the other world, the external world, is changing as well. Beautiful, amazing. Slowly, slowly, we're going to just stay here one more minute, visualize and send the energy with the intention. Blessings, love, however they come to you. Just trust. Amazing. And slowly, slowly, you are going to redirect the intention and visualization back into your body, into your heart, moving your feet and hands, touching your body, moving the neck and your head, and slowly, slowly opening up the eyes. Thank you. I thank everyone that was here with me live, both on TikTok and YouTube. Thank you for those of you that are going to see the recording after in YouTube. It's available always in the section of the live. And as I always recommend you, especially when you feel unbalanced or uncentered, to repeat this beautiful transmission, this beautiful meditation, especially the breathing part. And if you want to go deeper, you can always do this daily as a spiritual work for 3 days, for 7 days, however you want to go deeper, deeper into these energies. Again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. And as I said at the beginning, the last part that we are going to move into is the oracle, okay? The oracle, or the card that I already pulled for us to see what is the overall energy for this full moon and lunar eclipse in the sign of Libra. And as always, these messages are so on point with everything that we've discussed, with everything that we've done, including the meditation. So let's read this card together. So the card is called Merkaba Activation, Transcendence, Ascension. You are rising. This is the beautiful card. Okay. And I'm seeing, this is the beautiful card, guys. And I'm going to put it here while I'm reading it for you. Okay, so bear with me. Again, this is the card, and let's read it together. Merkaba and Merkaba are ancient Egyptian and Hebrew words relating to the ascension process of the soul. The Hebrew Merkaba, or Merkava with a B and V, means chariot or vehicle, and it's most commonly associated with the prophet Ezekiel's vision of angels traveling on or in spheres of light. In ancient Egypt, Mer means light, Ka means spirit, and Ba means body. When these three words are put together, the idea is that light engulfs the spirit and body, and there is an opportunity to rise up. The symbol of the Merkaba is the star tetrahedron, as you can see right here. This eight-pointed star is simply the three-dimensional extension of a hexagram, a symbol that is strongly associated with the Hebrew and Egyptian mystery schools. In modern spirituality, the Merkaba is acknowledged as the light body or vehicle that we can activate for the ascension process. It has been said that it is surrounded by an eight-pointed star tetrahedron. And when we are aligned on a spiritual level, the star spins at great speed, creating a sphere of unbreakable light around us. The sphere of light can help us move between the dimensions. While we are having a human experience, it creates a portal into the divine matrix so that we can connect with guidance and walk the path of life. In order to connect, place your hand on your heart and the other on the space just above your pubic bone. That means your second chakra and your heart. Okay. Breathe, send your breath down to the earth. Send your breath to heaven. Then chant, Merkaba, several times. I would say 3 times or 7 times. Merkaba, Merkaba. When you feel you've chanted enough, visualize or physically see a spinning sphere of light surrounding your body and be open to wisdom coming through. You are engulfed in light. You are rising your vibration and becoming magnetic to the present and wisdom of light. You are in a space of ascension. The ascension process isn't about leaving this incarnation or dimension, but about finding harmony within, talking about harmony and balance, right, with the full moon and lunar eclipse in Libra. All of the attention, love, and care you have been given to your body are supporting your spiritual journey. A powerful gateway of light is surrounding you now, allowing you to connect with the divine matrix of ancient wisdom. It's important for you to be aware all the information, energy, and downloads you are receiving, for all that's coming through, it's supporting your expansion. You are moving up a level. It's time to fly high. Beautiful, beautiful message, especially that we also mentioned about upgrading up and also about seeing more clear of the things that we need to do right now. This message in specific is more related to the part of healing, or the part more of a spiritual part. But remember, the ascension doesn't mean necessarily just spiritual. It can be that I need to upgrade in any aspect of my life, and it doesn't have to be spirituality only. Okay, my beautiful souls, thank you so much again for being here with me live, and maybe seeing the recording after. Please like, subscribe, follow, send me your feedback if you wish, comment down below. Also, see in the description box of this event what or the forms that you can connect with me if you want to work together, but also how to follow me on other social media platforms if you wish, or you are more connected with those. Thank you again, and let's now close the space. As we say at the beginning, we open the space and we also close the space with of these energies. So close the eyes, spine straight, feet on the ground. You can stay with your hands in prayers, and let's take a deep breath. And just hear my invocation to the south, to the west, to the north, to the east, to the Mother Earth and Father Sky, to all stellar nations and angels and archangels, to Spirit, to God, to the universe, and not just the universe, our higher self, and all people that were here now for this full moon and lunar eclipse in Libra. Thank you, all of you, for the support, for your energetic support, for the inspiration, for everything that we were ready to understand, perceive, be inspired by, and own any healing that we were ready to receive right now. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, thank you. Until next time, in 2 weeks for the new moon and the solar eclipse, I wish you best of luck. Take care and namaste.